It's the Yellow Submarine, one of the most beloved paint schemes in IndyCar history at the Indy 500. The Pennzoil Chevy for Scotty Mack, Scott McLaughlin.
And it's called the Yellow Submarine, which might not sound particularly fierce, but it's famous because of who drove it. The Rocket, Rick Mears, one of the best qualifiers in the history of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He has coached and guided and mentored Scott McLaughlin, learning the art of oval racing. And McLaughlin has returned with exceptional performances. He's a quick study, and he is so determined to make it happen here for Rick Mears and Pennzoil.
You heard the call over the radio. You know what to do. Execute. That's what it is all about. That's going to be the difference. It was 1/100th of a mile-an-hour average in the top 12 between himself and Joseph Newgarden. That's the smallest difference in turn-in point and shift point. Those are the things that he has to be absolutely perfect at on this 4-lap run.
36 years ago, Team Penske locked out the front row at the Indianapolis 500 for qualifying. Can the captain's men do it again?
I would love to know what the conversation was like back in the engineering office in between the top 12 and the Fast 6. How much information was going around? How much conversation were the drivers having?
Hey, and check this out. The benefit of being the quickest to get to this point is that the track temp is dropping at just the perfect time. McLaughlin, lap 1.
234! It is a massive lap! The fastest first lap we've seen! Scotty Mack is on it!
That's the fastest lap of the month, I'm pretty sure. The Thirsty Threes absolutely on the gas. Carly McLaughlin, Scott's wife, walking back towards where the car comes in to pit in with the phone in hand.
He has been in the groove this month. It's a battle between the teammates from down under. One Aussie, one Kiwi at the Brickyard.
Keep up with your tools here.
Halfway home for Scott McLaughlin. He crosses the bricks, and it's still well into the 234-mile range. 234.371. It is game on.
Power's already shaking his head. He's like, I couldn't have matched that.
And Townsend, Scott's car still looks phenomenal, even with those big laps. You said it, the track's starting to cool, the grip's coming back, the thing looks sorted. He doesn't seem to be fighting the wheel. He's in harmony with this race car, and the speed is coming.
This yellow Penske Pennzoil car, this paint scheme has already been on pole here at Indy 4 times.
Okay,
1980.
one more here.
1986, 1988, 1989. Diff, he is on track to do it again.
There is no stopping this guy. Unbelievable. 234.1 for Scotty Mack. Last year was the fastest pole time set by Alex Palou at a 234.2 4-lap average. McLaughlin is on target to eclipse that.
And he knows it. He'll be doing the math in his head, guys. He knows he's on course for pole.
16 turns, 16 perfection in terms of hitting your marks.
McLaughlin's never even qualified in the top 10 here. What about now? Scott McLaughlin wins the pole for the Indy 500. It's a front row sweep for Team Penske. The Thirsty Threes and the Yellow Submarine have done it.
Yes, boys, thank you. Well done, Team Penske.
Fastest pole ever at the Indy 500 is owned by Scott McLaughlin of New Zealand.
234.220 was our average. Nice job, my man. I'm so proud of you. You did it. You did it. Nice job.
If Rick Mears is the Rocket, this guy's a missile. Getting it done faster than anybody else to pull.
Missile McLaughlin pulled it off. What an incredible run. What a month these guys have had so far. And it's just getting started.
A career-defining moment. You told me earlier when you were the fastest, you said, I think we have more. But did you know that you maybe had the fastest pole run ever at Indianapolis? That's what that was, Scott.
Was it? Oh.
Yes, it was.
Hell yeah, you guys got to see it too. Welcome to the party. The Pencil Chevy was unreal. So much pride and be able to do it.
Here comes the boss.
Next week. Just a lot of pride. Hello to my mum and dad back home in New Zealand, and there's one person I know that is watching this has helped me all week. You know who you are, brother, but thank you so much.
That'd be Rick Mears, maybe?
Him, but there's a couple others in my corner that I'm very thankful for. So I'm working hard, trying to, put up the best. Indy hasn't been kind to me, and that's a lot of it was my doing. I need to work on things, and this is the first step, and really proud to do it for all these guys and girls on the team. The Thirsty Threes, baby, we're coming. So appreciate all the support.
Is there a way to describe the amount of effort that's gone in, the year-long effort to get to this moment, Scott?
It's a lot of hard work, a lot of visualizing, the mental game, trying to figure out, what best execution for me looks like. And yeah, but now we've got this. We will celebrate. We're 24 hours. That's our rule in Thirsty Threes. 24 hours to celebrate or dwell on past blemmers or whatever. And then we go and fight next week on Memorial Day weekend.
And in case you forgot about that 24-hour rule, Roger Penske, that's the only thing he said to you next week. So is that the focus immediately on the 500?
Absolutely, yeah. So let's get this Yellow Submarine back in victory lane.
There you go. He wants to do it for Rick Mears and for Team Penske as well. Hey, Scott, this is a pretty important one. The P1 trophy for Scott McLaughlin here for the 108th running of the Indianapolis 500.